Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a joke, and EA is going to be blamed for the downfall of one of my favorite video game franchises. I have been against loot boxes since day one, and before anyone says, yeah Juan, you don't really have to pay for it, it's optional, I agree with that. But when the game literally becomes pay to win, that's when I personally have an issue with it. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop into the specifics. So as of right now, some of the people who've played the beta, they've come to realize that some of the most popular characters in the game have been locked behind a significant in-game currency paywall. Some of these characters being Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, and making them cost around 60,000 credits to unlock each one of them. And some of the other characters that are a little bit less popular have been capped at a little below 60,000. To some people, it may not seem that that's a lot of credits, but when you actually take into account the amount of time that actually goes into you earning those credits, it'll make you sick to your stomach. So from what I've seen, there's a Reddit user named the Hotter Potato, and this guy basically took the time to calculate the average times it takes to complete a galactic assault match and the average amount of credits per match, which it will take about 11 minutes to complete each match, and then you'll come out with about 275 credits. And just to point out, that was just for the gameplay, so nothing of you messing around with menus or choosing your weapons, just straight gameplay. So this guy basically did the math, and that's about 25 credits per minute. He also mentions it's going to take about 3 hours of gameplay to gain the required amount of credits to unlock the Trooper crate, which is the rarest crate there is. So according to the Hotter Potatoes calculations, it's also going to take you about 40 hours to earn the correct amount of credits to unlock one single hero like Luke or Darth Vader. And he's also mentioned that it's going to be 40 hours of gameplay, saving every single credit and not even spending it on crates. So personally, I'm not really against locking characters behind a progression wall, but when it takes 40 hours for one single character, that's when it's not acceptable. And for people like me who have little to no time to play a bunch of games, this is just something I can't really wrap my head around. I don't have 40 hours to play to unlock one single character. Who does, besides little kids? And even if I did, why would I want to spend that much time just for one single character? It makes absolutely no sense. One character is just not worth 40 hours of grind, even if it's the most popular character in the entire game. So with that being said comes the Reddit post made by NBM Maverick, who asked this question. And right after that, EA replied with Reddit's most downvoted comment of all time, which is now sitting at negative 547,000 downvotes. I think this reply is a kick in the gut for all the fans who want to spend their hard-earned money on this game, who have been loyal to Star Wars and Battlefront since the beginning until now. It's very clear that the people are sick and tired of the stunts that EA is pulling, and with that, the community has responded. And after a few hours of that whole fiasco happening on Reddit, EA responded, saying that they will reduce the amount of credits it takes to unlock the higher up heroes by 75%. This means that characters like Luke and Darth Vader will be now sitting at 15,000 credits instead of the original 60,000 credits that they required for you to unlock them. So within that response, they also mentioned that they're going to be having an AMA on Reddit. This will be happening on Wednesday. And people are crazy, people are outraged. This is not going to go down well, and honestly, I'm kind of excited to see what happens. Look, I love Star Wars, I love Battlefront, and as any other fan, I want them to succeed, but I don't want them to succeed if this is the kind of things that they're going to be pulling on their fans. So with those changes in place, at the end of the day, the goals of EA still remain. Nothing has really changed from the fact that EA wants to take every single dollar from our wallets. And look, in my opinion, the future of gaming cannot continue down this road for the sake of the community and our wallet. If we let this continue, this kind of behavior, gaming as a whole will never be the same. So I implore you, do not buy this game. Do not encourage this behavior. And as the consumer, we have complete control over this situation. Our money is the control. All we need to do is not give in. Do not support this game on launch day. If you're gonna give your money towards a publisher, give it to one that's not trying to take every single dollar from your wallet. We cannot encourage foul behavior, because this may very well be the future of gaming. So with that being said, thank you for listening to me rant. This is obviously something that it's very important to me. I know there's people out there that maybe only get one game a year, and some people may be choosing Star Wars Battlefront 2. And if you're paying $60 for a game, you would expect that all the content is there and that you wouldn't have to spend more money to get something that you should be able to get in the first place. Like I said, this is important to me, and I know it's important to many other people out there, but I'm curious, let me know how you feel. Does it matter to you? And if it does, why? So just go ahead and let me know in the comment box below. And I want to create a dialogue. I want to know what the rest of the community has to say in regards to this topic. I know not everyone is against it, and I know it's just my personal opinion. So what's yours? So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like for me, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. With that being said, thank you guys for watching.